Interceptor radar showing scatter showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Here's your most accurate Interceptor forecast first. We can expect the storms to settle down later on this evening by 7 o'clock. Still a chance of a couple around 78 degrees. More new weather coming up next.
Now on Alabama's 13 News.
Birmingham community leaders are coming together to prepare students for a new school year. We're going to take you to that back to school rally. And it's a sales tax holiday weekend. That means plenty of people in the stores. Find out how retailers are doing so far. Plus, we'll take you to a political forum for District 7 and 8 city council candidates in Birmingham. Hear what topics they discuss coming up.
This is Alabama's 13 News at 5, where accuracy matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lisa Crane in this evening for Hillary Golston. Thanks so much for joining us for Alabama's 13 News. And remember, we are streaming this newscast on our website at alabamas13.com. Well, we had some strong storms on their way to our viewing area tonight. Some of them already hit some areas. Here with your Interceptor forecast is meteorologist Richard Jacks. Hey, Richard.
Hi, Lisa. Things much more active today after a few dry days. Notice some thunderstorms developing to our north and moving southward into the area. Let's take a look at Interceptor radar. You can see where they are right now. Basically, some heavy rain and a very active lightning and thunder there just north of the Birmingham area. And again, they'll keep moving south. So you may have seen rain once already, maybe another round coming through, especially in parts of western Jefferson County. And there again at the east, Trussville, the Irondale areas can see some very heavy rain, lots of cloud ground lightning and thunder. Also to the east around Anniston, Oxford area, going to see some heavy downpours with showers and storms. Now this will be short term. It's not going to last very long. Later on this evening we can expect the storms to wind down with temperatures dropping down into the mid 70s. Maybe a leftover shower by 11 o'clock, but I think most of the rain will be out of here by then. I'll tell you much more about the rest of the weekend weather coming up in a few minutes. Of course, there's more on the weather on the web at alabamas13.com. We'll see you in a bit. Lisa?
All right, Richard, thank you. August is here. That means kids are going to be heading back to school in just a matter of weeks. Moments ago, a back to school rally wrapped up in downtown Birmingham. Here are the key facts for you. This rally was held this afternoon at Kelly Ingram Park. It was hosted by the Respect organization and the city of Birmingham. Sarah Killian was there this afternoon, and she joins us now in studio with more on the back to school rally. Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Lisa. This afternoon, Kelly Ingram Park was packed. Around 10,000 people came out to the Respect Back to School rally. This is an annual event, but this year, the Respect organization decided to team up with the city of Birmingham to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Civil Rights Movement. There were rides, inflatables, and a stage set up for musical entertainment. And there were giveaways, lots of giveaways, from school supplies to iPads to laptops. I spoke with Pastor Steve Green from the More Than Conquerors Church. He's also the founder of the Respect organization. Pastor Green says he hopes this rally will get kids excited about the upcoming school year.
We want to give them one more opportunity to come outside, to hear a message, to get the supplies that they need, and get ready to settle down and go back to school and be those valedictorians, salutatorians, and those excellent students that we know they have the ability to be.
Aside from all the fun, the Respect organization also hoped to meet some of the needs of these children. The group handed out around 3,000 book bags filled with school supplies. Lisa?
All right, thanks so much, Sarah. By the way, this was the 18th annual Respect Back to School rally. Well, this weekend is a sales tax holiday weekend in Alabama, and retailers say they have seen a big response from shoppers over the past 2 days. It all kicked off at midnight on Thursday, and it runs until midnight Sunday. The holiday means no state sales tax on many back-to-school items. Some cities and counties are also taking part, getting rid of their local sales tax as well. Retailers say they hope this helps both the stores and shoppers get ready for the fall.
Saturday should be a great day for us. A lot of people still in work right now, but we've got a lot of students coming in here looking at their uniforms because we got a good supply of school uniforms, and they're picking them out early. First come, first serve right now.
You can see a complete list of a lot of the items you can buy that's tax-free this weekend. Just go to our website, alabamas13.com. There you can also see a list of participating cities and counties. Well, today was a day for learning for many Shelby County residents. It was Shelby County Day at the McWane Science Center. County residents and folks at Montevallo University were invited to enjoy special access to the center. That offer is good, by the way, until 6 o'clock tonight. It's the second annual Shelby County Day at McWane. The Science Center officials there say events like this are an excellent way to get kids involved in school and in learning. Well, candidates running for office in Birmingham's District 7 and 8 gathered for a political forum today to give residents the opportunity to get to know them and their platforms. The forum was at Central Park United Methodist Church in Birmingham. Mayoral candidates and the city council candidates spoke at the event. The forum's organizers say this is a great way for the community to get to know the people they're voting for. Elections, by the way, for city offices are August 27th. A grandmother in Mobile is accused of strangling her 4-year-old granddaughter until she passed out. And that tops a look at headlines across Alabama. Officials say they'll charge 53-year-old Shirley Bowman with 1 count of attempted murder. Mobile police say they found the 4-year-old girl face down in a road. Police believe Bowman was suffering from a psychotic episode when she strangled her granddaughter. The child was taken to a hospital, is listed now in critical condition. Bowman is being held in the Mobile County Metro Jail. Alabama Marine Police say a boater had no warning about a downed power line that killed an angler on the Tennessee River. A bass boat traveling 70 miles an hour hit a low-hanging wire that crews were working on Tuesday. The accident killed 65-year-old Anthony Zozda of Athens. Marine Police say the boater told officers nothing was blocking the river and the line wasn't marked. Officials say they're reviewing safety procedures because of the accident. A carbon dioxide leak prompted an Alabama nuclear plant to declare an alert today. Federal authorities say the leak didn't pose any threat to the public. Southern Company spokespeople say a carbon dioxide release was detected in a reactor at Plant Farley this morning. They say the reactors continued operating normally and no radiation was released. Federal inspectors are now monitoring the incident, but they don't believe the public is in danger. For more headlines from across Alabama anytime, just go to our website, alabamas13.com. The annual Walgreens fire truck pull to benefit the Be the Match registry was held today.
Ready, set, pull.
Teams competed for fun and to raise money for the cause. The Be the Match registry tries to help add donors to the bone marrow transplant list. Organizers say for people with life-threatening blood cancers like leukemia, the marrow or umbilical cord blood transplant can save lives. To find out more about the registry, you can go to our website, alabamas13.com. Just search the links page. Well, St. Vincent's Health System is celebrating the accomplishments of its 12 clergy wellness initiative participants today. They held a 5K walk and run at the Samford University track. The event is the end of the first class of the initiative, which helps local faith leaders meet their wellness goals. You can learn more about how to participate in the program. Just call the number right there on the bottom of your screen, 205-939-7233. Well, a local church is trying to fight hunger with 8 tons of green beans. Eastlake United Methodist Church gathered 16,000 pounds of green beans today. Volunteers bagged the beans, which will now go to 20 local feeding agencies, and those groups will give the beans to the hungry in Birmingham. Church leaders say it's important to share healthy living tips with those in need. The U.S. embassies around the Muslim world will be closed tomorrow because of an alleged threat from al-Qaeda. Coming up, find out how it'll affect those American workers and more on the attack today on an Indian consulate in eastern Afghanistan. Richard?
Police outside a few scattered thunderstorms this afternoon, certainly more in number than what we've seen here recently. Will that trend continue? I'll tell you about that in your forecast coming up. You're watching Alabama's 13 News at 5, where accuracy matters.
You're watching Alabama's 13 News.
Welcome back, everyone. The U.S. State Department has issued a rare global travel alert warning of a possible al-Qaeda attack. Government officials are warning everyone traveling overseas to be cautious. Brian Moore has the latest in this World Headlines report.
For 22 American embassies and consulates in 17 countries, Sunday will be a day off, but it will not be a day of rest. An al-Qaeda terror alert focused on the Middle East and North Africa has forced the State Department not only to close offices, but issue a global travel alert to Americans traveling abroad throughout the entire month of August.
And we have to really be on guard. And again, there's no doubt that this is a real threat. Exactly where it's going to happen or whether or not we can stop it is another story.
Some are taking this alarm very seriously.
I'm quite concerned because I think there's going to be a big blow up pretty soon.
Others are trying to continue their travels while minimizing the risks.
Realistically, I think the airports are probably the safest place to be. And I mean, there's lots of security here, there, and everywhere.
U.S. intelligence officials say they are acting on information from a credible source. And while alarming, they say details are vague.
The question will be, if something doesn't happen in the next couple of days, how long these heightened measures can be kept in place.
For Americans overseas, a tense month that is just beginning. Brian Moore, NBC News, Washington.
For the latest headlines from across the world, you can go to our website, alabamas13.com. Well, fall practice started yesterday for both the Tide and the Tigers. Straight ahead, hear from the coaches on their expectations for this season. Richard?
Some heavy downpours out there today, Lisa. They're all moving southward toward the Birmingham metro area. We'll look at radar and talk about the forecast for Sunday coming up next. You're watching Alabama's 13 News at 5, where accuracy matters.
Always ahead of the weather. Now, Alabama's 13 Interceptor weather forecast.
Some of us hearing some thunder right now and seeing some heavy rainfall. Take a look at Interceptor radar. You can see the showers and storms working their way south and eastward right now. Let's zoom in a little closer to the Birmingham metro area. See where the storms are headed over the next 30 to 45 minutes. You can see it's staying west of Adamsville right now, but may build southward and westward, or southward and eastward actually, toward McCalla and Pelham with that one shower there in western Shelby County, and also some heavy rain in northeastern Jefferson County east of Warrior there, and that's moving toward the Trussville-Irondale area. If it holds together, some very heavy rain. These are not going to last very long. I suspect by 7:30, 7:45, probably out of the viewing area and probably weaken. There may be a stray shower after that point overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, but the rain chances look fairly limited once we go beyond 8 o'clock this evening. Chance of a thunderstorm by 9, but most of it's gone. Maybe a leftover shower at 11 p.m., 76 degrees. Today we're seeing showers and storms. I think it's going to be drier tomorrow. Less rain coverage overall, probably a little more sunshine. It's going to warm up a little bit more. Temperatures back in the low to mid 90s again, so fewer clouds. But looking at the long range, that should be an E there. Seasonable temperatures with high temperatures in the low to mid 90s over the next several days and lows in the low to mid 70s. We don't see that changing a great deal anytime soon. 82 degrees right now at the Jimmy Hill Mission, downtown Birmingham. The dew point is 72 with winds out of the north-northwest at 6 miles per hour. It's 82 in Tuscaloosa, 83 in Calera. Anniston 75, some rain-cooled air up there. Gadsden 75, had some showers and storms move through that area earlier, but those have moved to the south. Haleyville right now 82 degrees, so where it's not raining, it's in the 80s pretty much at this hour. Looking into the future now, that's 5 o'clock this evening. Not doing a very good job with the current scenario, but I think it has the right idea overnight tonight going into Sunday. This suggests a few widely scattered showers and storms, a lot of them to our south, so I think it'll be a drier day, and the same goes for Monday. But by the middle of the week, Tuesday into Wednesday, rain chances will start to increase, and we're going to take them all the way up to about 60% for a couple of days. So after this evening's rain, looking drier Sunday and Monday until Tuesday and Wednesday. Forecast for tonight, a few scattered evening thunderstorms, not lasting very long. Low temperature near 71. An isolated thunderstorm possible tomorrow. A fairly warm day with a high of 92. 7-day forecast showing highs in the mid-90s on Monday and dry in many spots, but rain chances doubling for Tuesday and Wednesday with showers and storms for a couple of days and then probably drying out again later in the week. I know some folks had some outdoor activities planned and the rain didn't help that. Another chance tomorrow.
My husband was painting outside.
That's what
now
I was
we have
referring to.
runny steps.
Yeah, that's not good.
We'll deal with it tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we're all thinking about football season, at least I am. It's coming up.
It's here now, I guess, if you count fall camp. The games will be here soon, too. Sanford getting started today. We'll take you out there to Cyber Stadium for their first workout. Also, Nick Saban. Hey, Alabama's #1 in the USA Today preseason poll. He doesn't really care very much about that. And also, Auburn's quarterback's going to be the big story all year long. We'll have that on the other side of the break at sports. You're watching Alabama's 13 News at 5.
Now, Alabama's 13 Sports.
Who's it gonna be? That's been the question all offseason for the Auburn Tigers. Who will be the starting quarterback to start the season? There are 4 potential candidates for the job. Returners Kyle Frazier and Jonathan Wallace both got some playing time in 2012. But everyone, fans and media included, want to talk about the 2 new quarterbacks Gus Malzahn has brought in. Junior college transfer Nick Marshall and true freshman Jeremy Johnson. Malzahn was asked plenty of questions about the QBs yesterday. Let's hear him break down the new quarterbacks, beginning with Marshall.
He has very good arm strength, there's no doubt, and not just the long throws, but he throws the short throws real hard too. And it's just going to be a matter of him learning the offense. At times when to put touch on the ball, but he's got an outstanding arm. Jeremy's run a similar offense before, and so a lot of the communication stuff, he's got down. It's just a matter of learning a few new schemes and the ins and outs. He's also got an outstanding arm too. The ball comes out of his hand extremely well, and we recruited him specifically for this offense.
And for more news on Auburn, there's just one stop. Head to auburnchannel.com. Let's be honest here. 0 people were surprised when USA Today released their top 25 poll last week, defending national champion Alabama the overwhelming choice as the #1 team in America. There's no doubt that's a good thing for the Tide, but their head coach doesn't want to talk about it. Anyone who's followed Nick Saban over the years knows he has 0 interest in talking about polls, any poll, preseason or otherwise. Now that Bama has opened up fall practice, Saban told reporters yesterday before they even started asking questions to refrain from any talk about the hype.
Any preseason poll, I made a statement about this yesterday, really doesn't mean a lot relative to the season. We appreciate, the recognition. We understand the reason that we have these things to enhance the entertainment business. All right, so you guys have something to talk about and write about. But the fact of the matter is every team is doing exactly what we're doing right now. And everybody can get good results or bad results based on what they do.
And your home for Crimson Tide coverage on the web, BamaChannel.com. Fall camp not yet open for the UAB Blazers. Garrick McGee's team will report to campus on Monday. Practice #1 for the Blazers will be on Tuesday. UAB's season opener, August 31st, a road game against the Troy Trojans. Samford, though, now officially out on the field. The Bulldogs held their first practice of the fall this morning. One noticeable name missing today, head coach Pat Sullivan. He's recovering from back surgery, but Samford Athletics says they are certain Sullivan will be back in time for the season opener.
We're all looking forward to having him back out here, and no one's more excited to get back out here than him. But he's doing well, and it won't be very long, and he'll be back with us. But in the meantime, we're all just doing our part.
We've texted a little bit here and there, and he's ready to get back out here. I know that, and we're all praying for him, and can't wait till he is back.
To the OVC now, Bill Clark era, it's begun at Jacksonville State. Clark holding his first fall practice as head coach at JSU yesterday. Usually when you get a new head coach, you get a lot of new faces on the roster. Clark says the younger players on this team certainly have a chance to contribute early.
We get those guys in, they get to work out and meet their teammates and know where everything's at. So we've got some guys that have a chance to help us without calling out any names right now. We really like this class. It's a big group.
Here's tonight's baseball schedule. Birmingham Barons will host Pensacola at Regions Field. First pitch is at 6:30. We'll have highlights at 10. And the Braves and Phillies playing today in Philadelphia. At last check, Braves have the lead. More on this game at 10 as well. Also, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series will race at Pocono tomorrow afternoon. Jimmy Johnson will be on the pole. And Auburn's Jason Dupner in 3rd place after round 3 at the Bridgestone Invitational. Trailing Tiger Woods, though. Woods has an 8-shot lead.
Whoa.
It'll be tough to catch him on Sunday.
Yeah, sounds like it. All right, Tom, thank you very much. Well, police in China are calling it a Piggly Wiggly. A truck carrying swine tips over, tossing the pigs all over the road. We're going to show you how the officers tried to round them up, and it's hilarious. You have to stick around for this one. We'll be right back.
in case you missed it.
He does every Monday. And every Monday I say, we're not going to talk about Johnny Manziel.
Dennis, Alabama, the overwhelming favorite.
Sports injuries, Dr. Reed Estes.
He's returned home. Landon Cooper from Shelby County, and also Greg and baby Dylan.
Coach, good to have you back on the program.
I think a lot of coaches would like to have a little easier opener.
They were just using piped in recorded organ
Taylor Stidham takes a little longer to line up a putt.
Tyler was in an accident, thrown from a truck.
Tune into Alabama Tonight, weeknights at 6:30.
Coming up tonight, American embassies on high alert, the new reality for troops returning from war, and Alex Rodriguez speaks out at his possible suspension from baseball.
Scientists at Alabama's Department of Forensic Sciences see about 44,000 drug cases a year. Plus, they do DNA testing and ballistics in criminal cases. I found out that funding cuts there have shut down several labs in recent years, and now there's up to a one-year backlog in some cases. Alabama's 13 investigates the forensics backlog Monday night at 10. Well, take a look at this. These little pigs didn't go to the market. They went to the expressway instead. Dozens of pigs fell off a truck and disrupted traffic on a busy interchange in southwest China. The pigs went on a stampede. They just went really in every direction after the truck turned over. Highway authorities had a pretty tough time trying to round them all up, too. Finally, though, officers got a little bit of a break when the pigs decided to hide underneath a rescue truck just to cool off, most likely. Traffic resumed after about an hour. But as you can see, it was a mess. Luckily, they were not greased pigs, so they were a little bit easier to catch.
No bacon cooking on the street there.
No.
All right, looking at interceptor radar, some thunderstorms moving through, but not lasting long.
All right, we'll see you back here in about 30 minutes.